Megan. Today I wanted to talk about what I think trips most of us up. Sorry. It's like, stop playing with your hair. Concentrate. It's because I can see myself. If I couldn't see myself, I'd be absolutely fine. Right, so what I want to talk about today is people pleasing and kind of conforming on any sort of level, really. Now, it's something that trips all of us up, and it trips us up quite consistently. And it's no kind of surprise that happens. If you look at how we're socialised from being babies, we're taught to offer responses to our parents, to teachers that are acceptable. If we're not, we're kind of told off, or we're praised for giving correct responses or correct behaviour. And kind of from the word go, we're told this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, and what you need to be liked is to follow these rules. And if you don't follow these rules, then you're not going to be accepted for who you are. So it kind of, from the beginning, sort of kicks the spirit out of us, I think. I think as kids, we sort of knew. We knew the score. We knew what life was supposed to be about. It's about having fun and forgiving and loving things and being kind of inquisitive, and then that gets kicked out of us, and then we just turn into miserable adults. So the people pleasing thing. So say that like you're the best people pleaser ever, and it makes you happy. Then what do you do? Because obviously there's lots of different people in your life. There's your parents, there's your partner, there's your friends, there's your employer, countless amount of people. They all want completely different things from you. So if you are going to people please, who do you exactly pick to please? Are you going to pick what your mum wants? Because what your mum wants might be conflicting with what your boyfriend wants of you, or what your boss wants of you. So we run ourselves round in circles, trying to please everybody, and then actually pissing people off, because as we're trying to please that person, we're then pissing that person off who was used to us pleasing them, and it just turns into a whole big random pointless endeavour. So the trick is, and then again, there's the fact that no one can kind of give us an unbiased opinion on us. It just doesn't happen. People, we interpret things through our senses, our touch, our taste, our sight. Everything is kind of, we interpret vibrations, and then it's run through our belief system, it's run through our filters, it's run through our values, our past history. So any bit of information that comes into you is then kind of manipulated in a whole host of ways, depending on your life experiences. That's why two people come up to the exact same film. One person would think it was really sad, and one person may think it's quite funny. It's because it's the same information is run through completely different filters, programs, and then the output's given, which is, i.e., like the opinion. So when you're asking anyone their opinion on you, it's mostly about them or what your situation triggers for them. So the trick is just, you've got your own guidance system. The trick is to work out what your values are, work out what's important to you, and then live by that. Once you start taking everybody else's opinions into consideration, not only do you run yourself around in circles, not only do you end up doing things that you don't really want to do with your life, but you also then get resentful because you're not being who you are. We shouldn't have to modify our behaviour to please people. Like, we're doing this. I was thinking, do I just swear like I normally do? Do I watch my language? Because I'm going to piss someone off. If I swear too much, then I'm going to piss the people off that don't like swearing. If I don't swear, then I'm going to piss people off that know me because they know that I swear all the time. So then you just think, what's the point? Just do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. And then people are going to like you or not like you anyway. And most of that's to do with them, not you. And there's nothing really that you can do about that. If you are who you are, then you're going to get the right people that are attracted to you. So the point of this was to stop, even with our parents, even with our partner. It's not their life. It's not their life. You don't have to answer to anyone except you. You might want to make them happy, but it's not your responsibility to make other people happy. It's their responsibility to make them happy. And if you're making decisions about you that are important to you, and they're saying don't do that because it makes me feel whatever, then I would consider whether they've got your best interest at heart, because why would somebody want you to be miserable just to please them? That again is bizarre. And the parents thing, whatever you tell them, they just come at it from like a parenty, scared kind of old world view of things. Like if you said to your mum, my all I want to do is travel the world. That's all I've ever wanted to do. She is just immediately going to think, right, that's it. You're going to get kidnapped. You're going to get murdered. You're going to get sold, sex trade. And that's what she would think, and that's the opinion that she would give. But that's because it's from her filters, it's from her beliefs. So if we kind of stop trying to run up everyone's ass and please everybody and just do what we want to do and what's true to our values. It's not about being a cunt. It's just about working out what's right for you and what's not right for you, and learning to block everybody else's opinions out. Because only when you start doing that will you really, really find happiness. Because you can't please all of the people all of the time, and you're going to piss someone off because you're pleasing somebody else. So why do it? Pointless. But yet you'll find the majority of us do it. People will be different at work than they are in other situations, and I don't know, it's just easier to be fully authentic, warts and all, because then at least you know who you are, and at least other people know who you are, and if they don't like it, then that's absolutely fair enough. But it's better than that than trying to just pretend that you're something that you're not. So yeah, any inboxes, I've had a few inboxes that I'm going to deal with the questions that were asked this week and do a few more videos. So thank you all for being awesome. Cheers. See you later.